Hello and welcome to Keepsales. Now in this video, we will be looking at how to generate invoices on Keepsales. Now, in running your business, there are times where you generate a document that contains a list of your products and the amount to be paid on those items or services. And that document you make it available to your customer. Now, Keep Sales allows you to generate an invoice from your database to your customer. And in this video, we will look at how it is done and also demonstrate how that affects your sales as well. So let's get on with it. This is the page where you create your invoices or quotes. So over here you see history of invoices and quotes. Now to get to this page, you click on main menu and then you click on transactions and sales. You scroll down, you locate invoices and quotes, and then you click on it. Okay, so we'll be looking at what invoices are, and then later in subsequent videos we'll also look at what quotes are, and then we'll look at the differences between an invoice and a quote. So do check them out in the other videos that we have. They are amazing videos, so do check them all out. Okay, so we are going straight into creating an invoice. So over here to your top right, you have the create new invoice or quote button. Now before we click on that, you see that there is a table, okay, that already has some invoices documented over there. So that is to say that when you have created an invoice, so usually when you open it for the first time, you realize that this place is blank, but then anytime you create an invoice, they are all stored up in this page, sorry, on this page. Yeah, so you see history of invoices and quotes, so you find all that over here. So let's go on to create an invoice. So we click inside this. Okay, so there are some forms, okay, over here. So if the first is, are you generating an invoice or a quote? Now for this video we are creating an invoice, so we are not going to talk about quotes now. So we just click on this and we'll choose an invoice. Okay, then the date issued. Okay, so then when you click on it, a calendar appears. So you click which particular date you are issuing this invoice. So let's just say today. So when you click on that, then you click on done. Okay, then the due date. So due date is basically when you think the person or the client is supposed to make full payment, okay, for the items that they are requesting for. Okay, so let's just say sorry, our due date is going to be on the 29th. So let's click on the 29th and then we click on done. Okay, so over here it says which customer is this invoice for. Okay, then there's the add new. So over here when you click on it, I already have a list of customers over here that I can select, okay, that I can click as the ones who need the invoice. But if you do not have that person on your list of customers, you just click on the add new. Okay, when you click on the add new, it will take you to the page where you now have to create a new customer, okay, for the person who wants the invoice. So we have videos on how to create a customer on Keepsales, so you can check it out. So you basically just follow the procedures, you fill the forms, and then you click on add customer, and then your customer is created. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so let's go back again. So let's create an invoice. Okay, so we have selected an invoice, select the date. The due date we said was on the 29th, and then we click on done. Okay, so when you have clicked on done, then I have to select a customer. So let's just say it's Abiba who wants it. Then we click on create. Okay, so we get this pop-up message which says our invoice has been set up. So then we click on open invoice. Okay, so now our invoice page is opened. Okay, so over here you realize that the customer is indicated over here, the due date, the date issued is also indicated. Okay, so when we come here, then now we can select the item that we want to have in our invoice that the customer is requesting for. So let's just say the customer is interested in, let's say, Let me see, do we have a smartphone? Okay, so the customer wants to buy a smartphone. Okay, so let's just some other household items. Do we have an iron? Okay, so the customer wants an iron. So you can keep selecting as many as you want. So let's just say the customer wants a dress. So we click on a dress. Let's say the customer wants shoes. So we click on the shoes. Okay, so you can just keep selecting them as many as you want. Okay, so when you are done, there's this column for invoice notes. So if there are any notes, okay, pertaining to this particular invoice, you can, state over there. Then when you come here, there's save and generate PDF, and then there's just the save. Okay, so what happens is when you click on any of them, it says here stock quantities will now be deducted from your inventory on hand. New sales records will be created, and then a downloadable PDF will be generated. So the difference between these two is that after you click on save, okay, where it is now recorded in your history, okay, you are able to generate a PDF as well. But then this one just records it on your history. So let's click on save and generate PDF. So if you are not interested in generating a PDF, then you use the save. But if you want a PDF, okay, you just click on save and generate a PDF. So over here, you notice this is our invoice. Okay, this is the information, okay, pertaining to the person that we are sending the invoice to, and then the items as well. So you realize that everything is broken down, okay, with the total. If you were given a VAT, amount payable, everything is all stated over here. Okay, so now if you want to download it, you can. You just move your mouse over there and then you click on download, or if you want to print it, you can just click on the print button and then it is printed for you. Okay, so let's close this. Okay, so once that is done, okay, when you go back, okay, so this is what we did. So the customer was customer Biba, and then this is the total amount due. The customer, this is the total amount the customer has paid, which is 0, and then this is the total amount remaining. Okay, so anytime the status says it's open, so anytime the customer wants to make payment, okay, you just click on open invoice. And then when you come over here, okay, you click inside where there's the total amount paid. Okay, so let's say the client at a later date, let's say, gives us 500. Okay, so once you have done that, then you click on save. So you can either click on save, or if you want to generate another PDF, you can do that as well. Okay, so let's just click on this one. Okay, done. Okay, so let's go back to our history again, and then over here you notice that it is indicated that the customer has paid, and this is the amount the customer has left to pay. Okay, so when you click on action to perform, choose, you can click on open invoice. That is if you want to update the amount the customer has to pay, or if you want to generate another PDF for the customer, you can just click on this one and then you generate the PDF. If you want to delete this particular invoice, you can delete this invoice as well. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. Just a quick recap: we looked at how to create an invoice. We looked at how to even access the invoice page, which is that you go to the main menu and then you locate transactions and sales, and then you click on invoice and quote, and then over here we created a new invoice, and then we realized we also learned that you can also update payments that are made to you by the customer. And then anytime you create an invoice, it affects your inventory, so then it deducts from your inventory as well. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in our next video, so do have a wonderful time. Bye bye.